I wanted to make a video today for Christian women about um, what is the simple gospel that the Messiah came to preach. He came to deliver a simple message. So why is there 50,000 plus denominations preaching different gospel messages? That's really something that you should think about. Um, John warned us in Revelation 18:4 to come out of her, my people. So if you go with me to Deuteronomy chapter 18, and I'm going to look at verses 15 through 18 specifically, and it tells you that a prophet, that it's a capitalized P. Well, this is our Messiah Yeshua. He will be raised up to teach the Ten Commandments and to end sacrificial law that was added. The Ten Commandments that were given at Horeb were meant to be kept forever. And the added sacrificial law that was, the sacrificial law was added for the worshiping of the golden calf. Those laws were not meant to be forever, but the Ten Commandments were. Um, so when Yeshua was alive, he was already teaching people to end the sacrificial law that was added because Jehovah prefers mercy, not sacrifice. And let's see. So the adulterous woman, she's mentioned here in John chapter 8, verse 11. It reads that, and Yeshua said unto her, neither do I condemn thee, go and sin no more. So right here, it's showing you that Yeshua wasn't um, going by sacrificial law because he didn't stone her to death. Instead, he said, go and sin no more. He fulfilled the royal law, which is loving your neighbor as yourself. And Yeshua elevated these two commandments. Let's see, I think that's right here. Yeah. That you should love God um, with all your heart, soul, and mind, that's following the Ten Commandments. And then loving your neighbor as yourself, which is fulfilling the royal law. So that's what he was showing and teaching us right there. Um, there's a couple verses about that defines the royal law. In James, let's see, it's right, yeah. If you fulfill, it's verse 8. If you fulfill the royal law according to Scripture, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, ye do well. But if you have respect to persons, you commit sin and are convinced of the law's transgressors. So if you're fearful to offend someone, no matter who it is, rich or poor, then that's respecter of persons. The other royal law verse is right here. It talks about that is John chapter 7, verse 24. And it says, judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. So you still have to fulfill the royal law, even if if it's your mom or dad or a stranger or a neighbor, it doesn't matter. You have to be equal on your judgment. The other thing that I want to talk about is when Messiah Yeshua died, when he said it is finished, he was speaking of the sacrificial law that we're no longer under it. And that's here in John chapter 19, verse 30. You want to read that? Ephesians 2. So in here it tells us to keep the covenants of promise to get grafted into the Commonwealth of Israel. And so that's keeping of the commandments. And also, um, we need to keep the rainbow covenant that was given to Noah to eat clean. But I want to expound on that right now. I just want to emphasize that our Messiah came to raise those two commandments to teach people to keep the Ten Commandments and fulfill the royal law. So I hope this is helpful for someone.